guys, we are back with another video, and today we will be checking out the new War Tycoon update with the M1A2 SEP Tusk 2. Tell me what SEP stands for in the comments if it does stand for anything, because I don't know a lot about tanks, to be honest. And also, we'll be checking out the F117N Seahawk, and so I've bought it for its unneeded price. So we will check that out in 1 second. We'll check out the tank first to see if the war outside my base calm downs first, so I don't get shot out of the sky immediately. But first, I'm actually going to start upgrading the next upgrade for the Seahawk, because I'm trying to fully upgrade it because it's really good fully upgraded, and it goes over to 409 speed. Let me just do that real quick. Oh, I'll do this actually, because I thought I had that. So yeah, we will be doing the F117 review with these upgrades, just so you know. Yeah, there's absolute war going on inside my base. Yeah, an A10 crashed before I started recording. There's people fighting. It's really just, I have no idea. Turn on my shield. Alright. Yeah, people fight on the base over there. You hear it. Oh, that's happening. I don't know if that's because I had 0 parts in the last server, which I don't think I did. I think it's just a glitch where it puts you at 0. So I guess we just have to, I'll just look at the stats in here. So this has no upgrades because I'm probably going to stick to the Moderna. I like it better. But this has a 120mm cannon, 2 machine guns, a grenade launcher, and a passenger machine gun. It's an upgrade chassis or chassis, whatever, equipped with a grenade launcher. It will be costing 3 hull, 2 turrets, and 2 engines. That's actually quite expensive. Isn't that like the same for the Panther? Oh no, it's 3 turrets instead of 3 hulls. So, it goes 45 miles per hour and has 1,800 health. And its special functionalities are smokescreen, about every tank has that. And then APS, active protection system. And quite a lot of tanks have that, not all. But yeah, the Moderna doesn't have it, which is like the only one thing I'm annoyed about with the Moderna. A lot of other things do, like the Black Knight, the Panther, the PLO1, and the T14. So yeah, we will just wait for the hull to spawn in. Oh yeah, and it has the War Tycoon rates it as a 2-speed vehicle, 4 health, and 4 firepower, which I consider actually like fair enough. Man, I hate the glitch where the laser comes out after you went on control panel thingy. Still got half the time to go. So yeah, the Black Knight's been out for a while now. I still don't have it. Well, then again, I don't use tanks very much. I think we're almost there. What is going inside my base? We'll just get this ready. Alright, should be nearly there. daily challenges aren't the best today for me. Oh, there we go. Now we can finally spawn it. So the design is pretty good. You can tell a lot of effort went into this design. So first off, we got these things. Don't know exactly what they're called, but I know this is to like dig up landmines. So it's kind of like a cow catcher, if you would say. And then we got these like armor plates, I think, on the sides. And then we have our first machine gun and what is that? Is that the grenade launcher? Might be a secondary machine gun as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. So that's the first machine gun. That's the second. And then over here we have the smoke pods. That's what you call them. And we got the APS rockets here. Right there. And then we have the grenade turret. You can see the grenades in there. And then we have the player controlled machine gun right here. So yeah, the passenger drive, sorry. So we will test that first. So nothing special. There's no animation for the bullets going into the weapon, which is a bummer. And there's no animation for the grenade launcher either. So we have our main gun. And we have our secondary gun. So yeah, the gun right there is our second, secondary. Right, she's pretty fast. We got the APS, I was can't test it until someone missile strikes me. Send a missile at me. And then we also have the grenade launcher, which we have 12 of, and it doesn't have that much far of a range, but I guess this vehicle is not really for shooting down air vehicles, it's more of fighting other tanks, vehicles, or other ground vehicles. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Like, back into the building there. I still do like the Moderna better, because it's better at multi-wall and run down there. I know the KF-51-2, whatever it is better, and I still classify it better, but I just like using the Moderna better because it's something, you know, for other people it's something different. They're like, oh, it's a Moderna, instead of just another Panther. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to test. So turn around and go out here. So we got the landmines, and I don't know if it digs it up in the middle or on this bit, so we will try both. So let's get to a clear spot of land. Just over here. Yeah, over here is fine. Nice and flat. Okay, so we will place one in the middle about here, and then we will place one over here, a little far back so we know. So about there. So now it's lined up against the catcher thingy. Okay. So landmine number 1 does not work. So it does not go through the middle. And I think that might have blew up the other landmine, so I'm quickly going to get another, and we can test out the other bit. Because yeah, as I said, I'm not huge into tanks, so I don't really know a lot about this stuff. I'm more into air vehicles. So are landmines up here or in the bunker? I can't remember. I think they're in the bunker, yeah. Alright. Yep, here we go. We'll take 2 just in case. Alright. So now we'll test the other part of the catcher and see if that works. If they have added to the game, that is pretty cool. Even though nobody uses landmines, really. Do I have enough? No, just go get the other one. Alright. Let's go back to the flat land and test this out. Alright, back on flat land. You can put 1 here, lines up. What was that? Then we can put another one here. Alright, let's test it out. Okay. It looks like the mine catcher thingy does not work. So that is very sad and a very missed opportunity. It didn't even need to have an animation. They could have just like removed it. Would have been even better. Would have been better than just nothing. But it's War Tycoon, so of course they don't have to have it. So now let's move on to the variation of the Nighthawk, the F117N Seahawk. So the description is still just the same as the Nighthawk, so we won't be including that. I'm pretty sure they need to change that. So it has a 20mm Gatling gun and 6 very powerful fire and forget missiles, the most powerful in the game. It goes 378 miles per hour and it has 962 health. The maximum health is about a little bit over 1,000 and the max speed is 409. I know that. So this costs 2 hulls, 2 weaponries, and 1 engine. Even though it's the second fastest in the game, it's 1 engine. Peculiar, but okay. So it has 4 speed, 4 firepower, and I think it might be 2 if it's orange and I've upgraded it, but it might not be, so. But it's still pretty fast, so. Alright, let's spawn this in. Okay. One very cool thing is that the wings are folded up. Even though a bunch of other planes in this game should have that feature, like the Hornet. But it doesn't, and this does. So we still got the rigid edges like the Nighthawk. The landing gear looks pretty good. We got lights on the landing gear even. Alright, let's try to get up here again. Okay, you can get on the tail thingies, whatever. So yeah, the cockpit has the rigid edges like the Nighthawk. And oh, I fell off again. Not again. So we got the rigid edges just like the Nighthawk, and we got this, which I'm not too sure what it is. It might be the stealth. It might include the stealth, or because I would say it's like the laser for the bombs, but it's not on the underneath, and this doesn't have bombs, so I'm not entirely sure. You can try find from someone else what that is. So the interior is very nice. So we got all this. Pretty sure it's just PNG images. We got the throttle stick, I think it is. Then we got the injection handles. And that's about it for the interior. So let's get flying. So right as we go into at least 1% full down, let's go take this thing for a spin. The flaps move quite a lot. pretty maneuverable. It has the fastest turn rate in the game, higher than the F-22. So we got a machine gun. That sounds very nice. It's pretty good. And then we got 6 fire and forget missiles. That are the most powerful fire and forget missiles in the game. And then we also have stealth, which actually looks really good on this vehicle. So I'm pretty sure it's like the first vehicle that's not black that has stealth. But it is, yeah, it is the first vehicle that doesn't. It's the first vehicle that isn't black and has stealth. So I really like the design when it's on stealth. So we got the aiming's pretty normal, nothing special. And then the last thing that we have is, let's get back to my base. The last feature we have is the ejection seat, which makes you spin right round. So yep, the seat looks pretty normal. Alright, so that's about it for this update. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it informed you. And tomorrow is my last day of summer exams, so I will hopefully be trying to upload more than what my past schedule has been for the past like year or so. So hopefully you guys can look forward to that. And we will see you in the next video. So yeah, I'll be trying to post more like War Tycoon update videos, but I was gonna post one for the Independence, but I still haven't gotten it because I haven't been grinding that much. Yeah, 120. So I'll do a video on the update as fast as possible. But if it does take me a bit too long, I probably will not. So I'll see you in the next video then. Goodbye.